this is my Betta fish tank setup. In this video I'm just going to show you the setup and the items that I use in my tank and the stuff that I actually have in the tank, and just going to give some brief information on all the stuff that I'm using. Basically this video is just an introductory video to my channel. Later on I'm going to have videos, informational videos that are about how to take care of your Betta fish. So the first thing I'll show you is my fish. So here he is. He is a short-finned Betta, or I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's placat or placket. As you can see, he's just following his reflection right now. I only got him a week ago or something like that, so it's pretty normal. He's been doing it a lot less now though. He's getting used to his reflection. But I'm planning to put some more plants to cover up the reflections as well. So my tank. My tank is around 23 liters, something like that. I know that it's about 6 gallons. The minimum I'd ever use personally is 5 gallons. But if I was recommending to someone else, the really bare minimum I would say is 3 gallons. But even that, I wouldn't use it. I know some people keep them in smaller tanks. That really depends on how you maintain it, but yeah, I guess I might talk about that more in another video, about tank sizes and maintaining different sizes. But yeah, bare minimum I'd personally use for a Betta fish is 5 gallons. So the first thing I'll show you is some essentials. The first thing is this heater. I think it's 25, yeah, it's 25 watts. And it heats it up really good, it's consistent, and that is an essential for your Betta fish tank, because they are tropical fish, so they need a heater. The other thing I have is a sponge filter, as you can see at the back. And this is connected to some airline tubing, which is connected to an air pump. So the air pump is pretty loud, that's why I've got it on all these clothes and stuff, so it kind of muffles the sound. But it's not that bad anymore, you know. It's just kind of white noise, I guess. But yeah, so I recommend sponge filters because Betta fish don't really like a high current. So this is it doesn't push them around or anything like some filters might. And yeah, they're easy to set up and everything. So along with that, you would need a thermometer as well. I have a thermometer here. And set it around 27 degrees or something. So yeah, that's important as well, to make sure the temperature is consistent and at the proper temperature as well. So the next thing, you're probably wondering why I have ceramic rings, those white things, at the bottom of the tank. It's because I started cycling my tank a couple of weeks ago before I got my fish. But it was taking ages. I wasn't getting any nitrites or nitrates after 2 weeks. So my friend gave me some of the ceramic rings from his filter, that is from his established tank. So he's got the bacteria from that you need for the cycle. So I put them in my tank. So the bacteria started to establish in my tank, and then the cycle was finished in a week or so. So that happened really quickly. So I've left them in there, because if I take them all out, it might disrupt the cycle or something, because that's where they were initially. So I'll probably take them out slowly, just in case. And that's also why the soil isn't very level. I'm not really bothered to level it out, because then I'm going to have to do it again anyway. So yeah, which brings me to, well, the soil. The soil is it looks like gravel actually, but it's soil. The reason I chose that instead of gravel is because I knew I was going to be having some live plants. And generally it's better to have live plants in soil because the soil holds nutrients, while gravel can't hold nutrients. And so I just thought it was a better option. I wasn't sure what plants I was going to have, but yeah. Which brings me also to the light, because the plants use the light. But really, this light is just for decoration. I don't know if it actually contributes anything to my plants. Maybe a bit, but it's only 3 watts, so it's not really strong. It's really just to light up the tank. But yeah, I guess it probably does a bit for the plants. So that brings me to the plants. This one here, I'm actually not 100% sure what it is, because it was labeled as a banana lily plant, but it doesn't have those tubers that banana lily plants have, those tubers that are in a banana shape. It just has like normal roots and stuff, but looks similar, I guess. And you can see it grows quite a bit. This really long stem was actually not there like 2 days ago. It literally just shot up in a few days, like that. So that grew really fast. That was kind of weird and cool at the same time. And here I've got an Amazon sword plant, and that's been doing good as well. And then lastly, I've got an Anubias. I couldn't really tie it onto the barrel ornament I have there, so I tied it onto one of the ceramic rings. And I'm trying to get like the roots to go onto the barrel. But yeah, these plants, well, the Anubias is generally like low maintenance plant. Like, it's pretty hardy, but it grows kind of slow. These two though, I guess they're faring okay so far, but I've read that they all need like moderate lighting and you know, a bit more maintenance. Not much. They're still like beginner plants, but yeah, I don't exactly have a great light. But they're faring well so far. I use some liquid fertilizer for them, so that might be contributing to their health. And as I mentioned, I have that barrel ornament, and I've also got this leaf. Yeah, it's an artificial leaf. I forgot the name that it was. I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah, basically it's for the... Oh yeah, it's a Betta hammock. Betta fish hammock. And the fish goes onto it and rests there, but... Well, they're meant to, but mine doesn't. He doesn't use it. He doesn't use anything in the tank. But yeah. So that's my new setup. And now I'm going to just go through some of the other items up here that I use. So this is an API testing kit. It tests various things. It tests the pH, and it's also good to test for a higher range of pH in case it's too high for the normal test to show an accurate result. It's also got, it tests nitrates, nitrites, and ammonia as well. And it has 4 test tubes in it. It is kind of expensive. Mine was $40 online, but it's also pretty much essential, I guess. I mean, you need to know the levels of ammonia and all that in your tank. It's important. Some people use test strips, but they're not as accurate. So I would recommend a liquid testing kit, and I would especially recommend this one because it is of a good quality. And it is accurate, and it is a popular one as well because of its quality and accuracy. Next thing is the conditioner, water conditioner. Initially I used this one. It's from Aqua One, but I changed to Seachum Prime. Reason being because it removes ammonia and detoxifies nitrates and nitrites. And that was important when I finished cycling my tank, because just in case something happened, like there was a spike or something, my fish wouldn't be harmed by it. You know, it was really just after finishing cycling. I just wanted to be sure, you know, better to be safe than sorry. It was more expensive than the other one, but I guess it's worth it. And this is my aquatic plant food by Biotech. It was cheap. I picked between this one and Seachum, a Seachum brand. This was $5, but the other one was more expensive. That's why I picked this one, and also the fact that, well, I didn't know if my plants were gonna actually grow well, I didn't want to waste money on fertilizer if they weren't really going to grow well in the first place anyway. I mean, the fertilizer is really just like a supplement kind of thing. You know, I was just testing it out, really, since this is my first proper tank. So, and I thought, well, they'll probably do the same thing anyway. And then, initially, for when I was cycling my tank, I used Aqua One Betta fish pellets for as a source of ammonia. But as an actual food, I wouldn't recommend it for several reasons. One of the main reasons being the size of the pellets. It's very annoying because, I don't know if you can really see, but the pellets are actually really crumbly and tiny. It's difficult to get one individual pellet out. I mean, they're all stuck together, so in addition to that, it makes it harder to feed like a certain amount, you know. It makes it easier to overfeed or maybe underfeed. And as well as that, the ingredients aren't too great. As you can see, there's not really any actual full fish products. So, yeah, it wasn't, in terms of nutrition and stuff, it wasn't the greatest. So I changed to New Life Spectrum. This is actually a surface feeder formula, but it has, I couldn't find the one specifically for Betta fish, but it has the same ingredients, you know. It's the same thing, really. But as you can see, the first three ingredients are fish ingredients. There's krill, herring, and squid, which is much more nutritional and good for your Betta fish. It is more expensive. This was $15. The other one was like $6, but it's worth it. Like, you know, it's you know, it's more healthier, I guess. And I also feed my fish frozen bloodworms about 2 times a week, like maybe 2 or 3, like each time. And yeah, it's really more of a treat, I guess. I mean, they are healthy. They have, you know, protein and stuff, but it's more concentrated on that one or few good things, whereas the fish food pellets are more varied, you know. They have more essential things. So you just got to kind of balance it out. But yeah, basically this is my setup and the items that I'm using currently. So yeah, later on I'm going to post more videos about how to care for your Betta fish. Thanks for watching.